There's 5 home invaders. All of them don't have weapons. They're ready to throw down with their fists against your husband. Would you prefer he has his hands or a gun?
Hands.
You don't want...
I don't want them dying if they're just into my house.
What if? Why are women so delusional? This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get you one of these cold shirts. Link is in the description section. We got a whole bunch of these. We made it. We fixed it. It was blue. We made it black so that it pops right here. My pronouns are USA. Get you one of these shirts today. You're not only supporting your boy, but you're supporting businesses. You're supporting an American business. You're supporting Americans working. I mean, I think we have up to 15 employees at this point. And so you're supporting an incredible business. So not only are you supporting me, you're supporting the hiring and the livelihood of other people. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, now I know people are going to get mad at the very beginning of what I said. I said, why are women? Yeah, y'all get all mad. I mean some women. You know I'm not talking about every woman, right? Because every woman that's watching this is perfect and you're going straight to heaven. You're not going to even see death. You're going to get translated like Enoch, okay? Y'all all perfect. But what I'm saying is that it seems like on a show, this show, whatever, what is it called? Whatever podcast, the women never seem to surprise me at the stuff that they say. And let me just say this too about modern dating and modern women. I think that modern women, not women in general, because some of the other older generations of women they still have the cognitive function of an adult, but some of these modern women are completely delusional about everything. And it's the universities and colleges that have brainwashed them into being completely mindless. If you go and look at some of the documents that one would see, or not documents, but the video content that one would look at, and where they go to university and ask these women the questions about how much money a man have to make, what's the height requirement. These women are so delusional, it's crazy. And it's not delusional for you to want things. It's delusional for you to think those things are more available than they are. A woman says, I want a man that's 6'2", and I want a man making $200,000 a year. And it's like, woman, do you know how many men making $200,000 a year? And then you know how many men that are 6'2" making $200,000 a year in the same city you live in? Girl, that's like 0.001%. And every woman's going for that same dude. He ain't finna pick. Why would he pick you out of 1 million women wanting him? So, you know, the delusional factor is crazy to me. But this is another situation about, I don't know what these young women are thinking, but she finna get ready to get destroyed because she's claiming she don't want her husband to own a firearm. Roll the clip.
You said you'd prefer a guy who does self-defense using other methods. Are we talking like with his fists?
Oh, not like that. I just mean like I think a gun is a bit extreme. Like if like, because most people would argue like for a legally obtained firearm.
Mind you, they on the show looking like straight hookers. Every girl on here look like she got night clothes on. She got lingerie on. She got a tank top on. Her breast is she one elbow move for her thing falling right out. Why do women dress like this? You would look like you know what? I'm not going to say it because I'm trying to be a Christian. No man wants to do nothing but sleep with you. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. You like dog meat. They just want to devour you and spit you and throw you aside. No man have respect for women that dress like this. So young women, if you think that this turns men on, yeah, it does, but it don't turn them on to marrying you. They want that you're a sexual object. You fall in the sexual lust category because men look at you and say, that's a good time. But everybody else have a good time with her too. So that's not wifey material. Anyway, let me move on.
In like a circumstance of self-defense, like if someone breaks into your home, like most people would argue for that. I'm just saying, like, I personally would prefer a different, I don't know. Like,
let's say you find a great guy.
This great guy, I'm like, where is he?
He's coming. You find a great guy. Mm-hmm. He wants to marry you. Okay. You guys get married. Would you prefer he defends you against home invaders with a gun or with his fists?
It would depend on what the home invader has in his hand.
You can't decide that. Yeah. Like that is not up to you.
You never know.
Or if there's more than one. If there's more than one.
There's 5 home invaders. All of them don't have weapons. They're ready to throw down with their fists against your husband. Would you prefer he has his hands or a gun?
hands.
You don't want. He's.
I
Gonna
don't
get
want
the
them
shit,
dying
he's
if
gonna
they're
get the
just coming
shit
into
kicked
my
out of him.
house.
What?
I don't want them dying if they're just coming into my house to rob me. And I don't want my husband to have an advantage. I want him to be Taekwondo proficient. I want him to be like Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off and on intruders. Bruh, you gonna put him in that situation? 5 dudes? Man, you can be a good fighter. You start whooping one of them, the other one come around the back and you done.
What if after they kill him, they want to rape you? Wouldn't you want him to have a gun in that instance?
Whoa, I didn't think they were gonna kill him.
Well, I mean, they're home invaders. If he's gonna fight them,
just because you invade someone's home doesn't mean you're gonna kill him.
Just because that's the end of the clip. Just because you invade somebody's home don't mean you want to kill them. You know that some people live in a bubble, in a world of complete fantasy world. If somebody breaks in your house, you have to assume they want to kill you. You have to assume that they're there to get your prized possessions at all cost. Most people don't home invade you without a weapon. Just in case they get into a conflict with you, they're going to win and take your money. And if you are delusional enough to say, well, I don't want a man to have a gun because if it's 5 people against him, I want him to be able to use his hands. That's the movies, young lady. You in the movies. You in the movies where they slap people and they fly against the wall and then they get knocked out in perpetuity. They don't even come back in the movie. Homeboy hit them with the and they laying there like this. That's a movie. You hit people in real life. Some people can take a punch. And then they surround you and it's over. And then they beat you till you die. And you don't come back. Like in the movie, the scene goes to the end and somehow he's riding in the back of a trunk of a car because he escaped death and there's a happy ending. In a lot of cases, there's no happy ending to that. He's dead. And then they take you and do whatever they want to do with you and take all your money and do whatever they want to do. That's the reality of it. But the reason I make this video is because I'm just pointing out that on the Whatever podcast, they meet so many delusional women that say things like this. They want this man that don't exist. They want a man that can do all this stuff with his hands, and they don't want him to have a gun because guns are scary. It's just the mindset of young women today. It's almost got me to the point where people, you know, I don't want to say don't get married, but pick your spouse wisely. Don't be so quick to jump into a marriage with somebody. Pick your wife wisely. Pick somebody who have a great foundation, a great family, a great upbringing, somebody that can add value to your life. Don't pick somebody that's just good for one thing, and that's bumping and grinding, pumping and sweating. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get you one of these shirts. I'll see you on the next one.